All right, welcome back. Today we are diving deep into one of the most positive, most radiant, and, let's be honest, one of the most beloved cards in the entire deck. Major Arcana number 19, the Sun. So get ready for a little dose of pure, unfiltered joy.
I mean, what better way to set the mood, right? This line just perfectly captures that feeling of relief and warmth and just pure optimism that the Sun card brings into a reading. You know that feeling after a long, dark period when you finally feel the light on your face and you just know that everything is going to be all right? Yeah, that's this card.
And really, it's no exaggeration to call this the happiest card in the deck. When the Sun shows up, it's this huge, positive sign of joy, success, and vitality. There are no tricky hidden meanings, no complex twists. It's just pure, brilliant, uncomplicated light. What you see is what you get, and what you're seeing is something wonderful.
So, to really get the full picture, we're going to take a quick journey through 5 key areas. We'll start with where it sits in the major arcana, then we'll break down all that joyful imagery, see what it means for you, explore its shadow side, and then wrap up with its deeper wisdom. Okay, first things first. The Sun is card number 19 in the major arcana. Now, its position is a really big deal because it comes right after card 18, the Moon. Think about it. You've just come through this mysterious, confusing, subconscious territory, and then bam, the sun rises. It's literally the dawn after the darkest part of the night.
And this contrast, it's everything, Where the moon deals in dreams and illusions and those hidden gut feelings, the sun is all about consciousness, clarity, and capital T truth. It's that moment you wake up, the fog finally lifts, and you see everything exactly as it is. It's this profound shift from just feeling your way through the dark to seeing everything in the bright light of day.
To really, truly understand this card, we have to look at the classic imagery, because every single element on this card is just bursting with symbolic meaning. This isn't just a pretty picture, it's practically a detailed map of what true joy and enlightenment look like.
So first, just look at the sun itself. See all those rays of light? There are exactly 21 of them, and that is totally deliberate. It represents the other 21 cards of the major arcana. The message here is that the sun shines its light on the entire journey of the soul. Its warmth and understanding touch every single other stage of our growth.
And next, notice those 4 sunflowers peeking up over the wall. You guessed it, they represent the 4 suits of the minor arcana: wands, cups, swords, and pentacles. It's this brilliant little illustration that true, lasting joy requires balance in all the different parts of our lives: our passions, our emotions, our thoughts, and our physical world. And the symbolism just keeps on coming. The naked child represents pure innocence and total authenticity, a state where you literally have nothing to hide. And he's riding a white horse, a symbol of purity and strength, with no saddle, no reins, which shows this perfect harmony between his conscious mind and his primal self. That little red feather in his hair, that's a direct callback to the Fool, showing he's completed his long journey but kept that childlike wonder. The big red banner signals victory and vitality. And that gray wall he's leaving behind, that's the past. He's broken free from old limits and is now out in the wide open world. Okay, so we've geeked out on the symbols, but what does it actually mean when this beautiful, radiant card shows up in a reading about your life? This is where it gets personal. When the sun appears upright, it is a loud, clear, unambiguous yes. It's signaling a time of success, of vitality, of a confidence that you have absolutely earned. You're feeling energized, you're optimistic, and you can see your path forward with total clarity. This is your moment. It's a time of abundance and good fortune just shining right on you.
The advice from this card is just as direct and wonderful. First, it says focus on the positive. Like consciously count your blessings and celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Second, connect with your inner child. Be playful, have fun, don't take everything so seriously. And third, just like the sun itself, radiate that amazing energy outward. Share your joy, share your warmth, share your gifts with everyone around you. But, as bright as this card is, every light casts a shadow. So to really understand the sun, we also have to look at what it means when that energy is blocked, or reversed, or just feels totally out of reach.
And this is such a crucial point. Because let's be real, sometimes when you're going through a really tough time, getting the happiest card in the deck can feel, well, it can feel like a slap in the face. It can highlight the very thing you feel you're missing. So what does it mean then? So, a reversed or shadow sun doesn't mean your life is doomed, not at all. It just means the light is temporarily clouded.
It could be pointing to a lack of enthusiasm or maybe a pessimistic outlook that's getting in your way. It can also be a little warning against arrogance or having unrealistic expectations. And sometimes it points to burnout from trying way too hard to be happy. That idea of toxic positivity. Really, it's just a gentle nudge to find your way back to genuine joy, not a forced smile.
All right, finally, let's look at the deepest layer of this card. Because beyond those immediate feelings of joy and success, the sun represents a really profound stage of our spiritual and intellectual growth. So if we dive a little deeper, some esoteric traditions connect the sun to this concept called collective intelligence. Now, I know that sounds super heady, but the core idea is actually beautiful. It represents that point where you finally assemble all the different parts of yourself, your mind, your body, your emotions, your spirit, and you infuse all of them with the light of total understanding. It's that aha moment when you see yourself as a complete, harmonious whole. At the end of the day, remember that the Sun card isn't just about a fleeting happy moment. It's about real clarity, authenticity, and integration. It's asking us to be our full, radiant selves. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Can you remember a time when you felt that pure, unbridled joy of simply being alive? That feeling? That's the true essence of the Sun.